Hey guys, how you doing? Carl Stevens Jr. here with Extreme Racing Engines. Welcome to day 2 of qualifying at the World Cup Finals.
Get out of it! It's moving around way too much. 645, 116 miles per hour.
Yesterday we saw lots of records fall. I'd imagine today we're going to see even more fall. Take a look at these stands. It's a completely packed house, fully sold out. Let's get into qualifying.
All right, guys, we're back at MIR for another day of qualifying. Last night got cut a little short. Unfortunately, there was a bad accident. It's starting to get a little bit too cold. They decided to call it a night. So all of Q1 didn't get finished yesterday. There's classes left like Limited Street, Wild Street, Stick Shift, and then we'll move into Q2 in a little bit. So we'll start off today with the remainder of Q1 from yesterday before getting into Q2 and possibly Q3, depending on how scheduling looks today, and we'll bring you all that action. All right, guys, we got Limited Street rolling in the lanes right now for their first qualifier. Big problems here. Bunch of, look like, I'm assuming it's fuel that came out of this Supra, so hopefully it's nothing too major. Hopefully. On the top end there, 851 in the right lane, 790 in the left lane. I have a feeling we're gonna have a bit of a track cleanup here. In the left lane, 856 in the right lane. When are we hoping to go, Brent?
Let's go.
When are we going right now?
Hopefully that.
What's up, guys? This is Jamie with PFI Speed. We got Shane CRX out here. We're ready for first round on day 2. There was some stuff last night with weather and an accident, so got pushed back, but he's still amped up. He's ready to send it down the track and see how he does. All right, guys, so this is an H2B CRX. Everything's done in the shop. Shane did the motor and the transmission, all that stuff. His brother Steven did the turbo kit. We got an Apex 73.9 on it, Gato manifold, S1 all-wheel drive kit, Fuel Tech controlling it, so he's got all the goods to try and go fast.
803 in the right lane, problems in the left lane here. But driver did the right thing, got pulled over, stopped, didn't run the whole length of the track just in case. In the left lane, 172 miles an hour. Right lane going to 788 with a 7 at 187.
What's going on, guys? Miles here from English Racing. We got Lucas English here in the Evo, OG Evo, getting ready to go for first round of qualifying in Limited Street. Limited Street's kind of nice, not anything crazy. You can keep the car on a relatively small turbo. You don't have to have, you're not going all out every time. So got one of our race 2-liter engines, dry sump, a new Precision 7691, and it actually has a Quay 5-speed sequential now, so we just switched that this year, and we'll see how it goes. Follow us at English_racing or Lucas English Driver for anything that Luke posts, or any of us, Lucas English or Miles Kerr, English Racing, on Facebook. So.
From Lucas English, 760 at 190 miles an hour. Left lane going in 826 at 138. You're gonna have to check the top end of the track though. Bunch of smoke though at the top end of the track. Right lane going in 825.
My name is Matt Stover. We're here at World Cup Finals. It's been 10 years since the last time we were here. It's our first round of qualifying. We're looking to try and make a nice hit. It's been a long time since we've been here, so we're kind of going to go a little medium on it just to see what happens, and then come back around and try and turn it up. But we're looking for an exciting day and an exciting weekend. I've had this car for 19 years. It's a 2000 Honda Civic, and it makes 1,300, 1,400 horsepower. We've been stuck on the 8.0s of doom for a while. We're hoping to break that curse this weekend. If you want to know a little about me or the race car, you can find me on Instagram, MSS Racing 812, or on Facebook, MSS Racing, or simply MSSRacing.com will take us to the Facebook. Thanks.
Right lane going to 734. Problems in the left lane for Matt Stover, coasting out the top end on a 988. Okay guys, coming up next here, we have, it looks like a Mark III Supra, an hour late. Far side of the track, Aaron Lopez, the H22 Fuel Crew. That's our H22 Civic, all-wheel drive. Now I believe Aaron Lopez's PB was set, I think 2 years ago at TX2K. It was like a 763, I think. Don't quote me on that in case I got it wrong, but I think it's somewhere around there. Let's see his first qualifier here. 769 for Aaron Lopez, 186 miles an hour. Moving out and close to where he was before.
Hey guys, it's Nick Amaral. I'm here with the Wild Evo. This is the RRT Motorsports car. We are here at World Cup, import versus domestic, getting ready for Q1. We ran a PB here last year during Q1, so we're aiming for the moon and we're hoping to go fast again. So we made a few changes this year. The biggest change we did was suspension, so we're trying that all out right now. Some horsepower increase, making some jam. We went to an Apex 88 turbo, which is pretty big for this car. So we're shooting for the moon. Like I said, moon tune, baby.
All right, guys, one of my favorite stick shift cars coming up. We got Jonathan Atkins driving the Grub Worm, far side of the track, 6-second stick shift Camaro. Let's see their pass here right now. In our lane, we got a little Nissan 240 SX. Not a good pass for Jonathan Atkins at an 806. Next pair up here is stick shift far side of the track. Josh Manning with that beautiful silver C6 Corvette. And we got a spicy Toyota Starlet in our lane. I love these little cars. For Josh Manning, 215 miles an hour. On the left lane, 181 mile an hour pass. .802 in the right lane, 172 miles an hour, 867 in the left lane. All right, guys, we got Miles Carr with the Gringo Tegra far side of the track in an RRT Evo in our lane. Curve, 775, 190 miles per hour. All right, guys, here we go. Cletus McFarland pulling up the line here with Leroy. This is a rematch from last year, going up against High Boost with the Civic. There's all kinds of controversy over this pass. We're gonna see who's gonna win right now. Now, last year the issue was Cletus went in first, and he says, I ain't going in first ever again. So let's see what happens here. Might get a burn down. Leroy with a 686, 216 miles an hour. High Boost unfortunately died on the line. Okay, guys, here we go. And I got to apologize in advance. I'm coming down with a bit of a cold. I'm losing my voice. But Jimmy Taylor is about to pull up here and try to set a world record run. He wants to be the first tour car in the 4-second territory. Potentially 300 miles an hour is kind of the number that might go with it, but we're not quite sure. Either way, though, this place, the lid's going to get blown off of it. I'm probably going to be screaming like a little girl here right away if it goes down, just so you know. But it's coming up here right away. Get out of it. It's moving around way too much. 645, 116 miles per hour.
This is Ray Morton. We're up here at World Cup, and we're up here in Outlaw versus Extreme. We set the full-size record yesterday with a 606. We did not make a full pull yesterday, so we have to today. Gonna run the full quarter. Try to get into fives, first full-size to the fives, and see if we can qualify a little better, and kind of maybe keep her healthy and go a couple of rounds.
.610, 204 miles an hour for Ray Morton. All right, guys, we got Outlaw versus Extreme in the lane to kick things off. Mark Benston Jr. in Blackberry going up against Caden Rankin in Relic X2. Let's see qualifier number 2 here at Day 2 World Cup Finals. .578 for Mark Benston Jr., 249 miles per hour. Caden Rankin going to 585 at 243. All right, guys, here we go. Ryan Hendrickson pulling up the line here for a solo pass. Outlaw versus Extreme. Yesterday, I want to say, I think he ran like a 580. 581 or something like that. The time to meet is a 568. That's their number 1 qualifier. Just Eric LaFerriere driving Saki Bomb. 278 for Ryan Hendrickson, 252 miles per hour. Left lane spun, right lane 630, 220 miles per hour. .591, 234 miles per hour in the left lane. Right lane going to 595 at 228. Coming up next, guys, we have Team Jamaica, Damon Chin in our lane going up against Team Puerto Rico, the newer next generation motorsports Toyota Camry. Two heavy hitters, two JZ powered cars. Let's see them go down right now. .605, 229 miles per hour for Damon Chin. Problems in the left lane, problems in the right lane. 701, 134. All right, guys, here we go. Eric LaFerrier driving Saki Bomb, pulling up your #1 qualifier in Outlaw versus Extreme with a 568. Let's see if they can improve on that number right now. Miles an hour for Eric LaFerrier, moving his #1 spot a little bit further down there. All right, guys, Toyota Salon on our lane. Eagle, Cletus McFarland, far side of the track. I think he picked up a 10th. He picked up one number there. We're in round 2 of qualifying for team is loving this. All right, guys, got a rotary gas in and a nitrous nova far side of the track going on it. Problems for the Datsun left lane 657, 187 miles an hour for the Nova. .295 205 miles per hour. Left lane 684, 202 miles an hour. Right lane 763 at 138. Miles an hour. Vermont, 214 miles an hour. That one's gonna count.
Hey everybody, this is Chef here at Import versus Domestics Day 2. Getting ready to watch some Street Fighter going down. My man Mac Bronson in the GTR, getting ready to come up, taking on Constant with his Pro-Charged Mustang Shelby. So it's going down. Good vibes, good times. This is what it's about every year. Don't miss it.
What's going on, everybody? It's Mac Brosnan out here with Kimbo, Shop Houston. We are at World Cup Finals going into qualifier round number 2. I did not make qualifier round number 1. I was working. So we flew in late last night, got to the track at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and we were ready to go to shake the car down today. Victor tested the car for us on Wednesday. Yesterday, the guys got the car prepared for today. We're not really sure what it's going to do. It's got a lot of weight on it. It's got over 300 pounds of lead on the car to make weight for this class. It's got the 88 back on it. Liked what we saw in testing, but we've made a couple changes since, put another 60 pounds on it, so on and so forth. So we're not sure what it's going to do, but we'll see here shortly.
They accidentally pulled the chutes. Pulled the chutes on burnout here. We're going to have to pack those. .93, 194.
Stacy Roby here with Roby Racing. We're here with our 2003 Ford Mustang Cobra. It's got an RGR built, 5.4, 4-valve with a hard 76mm turbo. We generally run Ultra Street with the car. We just switched it over to E. The car's making a little more power, trying to get a handle on it out here in this Maryland air. We're headed into Q2 here later this afternoon, and we'll see if we can put down a good lick. Right now we're setting number 7 after first round in qualifying, so we're hoping to move that up a little bit and get in that top 1 or 2 spots.
For Connolly Racing, left lane 713 for Stacy Roby at 194 miles an hour.
How's it going, guys? We're here at World Cup. This is Keith O with a 1987 Buick Grand National with a Coyote 5-liter in it that we're trying to get into the 6s. Currently sitting number 6. And we're going to try to get up to at least pick up a couple more spots, and like I said, try to go 690 something.
Anthony Luby backing him up. Unfortunately knocked the tire, got back in it. Running at 963 at 146 miles an hour. Right lane 745 at 203.
My name's Haley James. I drive the War Eagle. We're here at Import versus Domestic. Q2, we're going to try to not wheelie this time. The first 2 hits, we were trying to take as much weight as we're allowed to off the car without upsetting the car, and it didn't exactly work, so we added some weight, and hopefully on this pass we'll get down. Our other car's number 1 qualifier, American Express, so we're really excited about that. World Cup's a great opportunity not only for us to come racing and show what we got with our cars, but we also brought a bunch of apparel that we made specifically for World Cup. It's a American flag with the Puerto Rican flag design. We have those for sale at our trailer. The company is 444 Custom Apparel over at our pit. Visit us there, get some shirts. Hopefully we get both cars like in the top 5 and go some rounds.
Unfortunately knocked the tire. Left lane go to 719 at 190 miles an hour. Up next, though, we got Kiefer Simpson with American Express. All right, guys, here we go. Kiefer Simpson with American Express. We're chatting with him a little bit earlier. Your number 1 qualifier right now in Street Fighter. He just wants to chip away at it, go a little bit faster, secure his number 1 spot. Far side of the track, Daniel Rodriguez with the EG Civic. Let's see how they both do right now for Q2.
What's up, guys? Kiefer Simpson, driver of American Express, checking in again. Just wrapping up our conversation from testing a few days ago. Last night, we put American Express into the number 1 spot. My team's amazing. We've been working really hard on this chassis, and the interesting part about the Boss 302 style chassis is that it's a 3-link chassis, and it's one of the only ones on the property. There's a few others, but it's really cool that we got to take that chassis to the number 1 spot. We are about to go up to the racetrack once they get it ready for us for Q2, hopefully to secure the number 1 spot. We added some more power to it. Not too much, we just want to creep up on it, and hopefully we stay number 1.
Oh, 675 for Kimball Slice, 216. Riley with a 726 at 193.
Okay guys, Jason with Top End Fabrication here. We're going into Q2 for stick shift. Let's go get it.
Big wheels up in our lane.
What's up guys, John Rogers with Import Drag Solutions. This is my 98 Nissan 240SX. You may have seen it before. It new for this year, it's got a VK56 in it, out of a Nissan Titan. And we're in the stick shift class here at World Cup Finals. And going into Q2, Q1 wasn't too great. We did a big power wheelie, set it down. It was all upset down the track and we went 740. So not a great Q1, but we're hoping to put it in the sixes on this pass.
For Cletus, 697 for John Rogers, 204 miles per hour.
Carl here from KMP. This is our shop MR2. We went 746 at 195 on our first qualifying round, and let's see if we go faster than that. Fun fact, this is we currently have the world record with 721. This is the fastest MR2 in the world, and if you want to follow us on the KMP Speed Shop on Instagram and Facebook.
.10 in the right lane, 751 left lane, 193 miles an hour.
Josh Manning here with the stick shift class. My first trip to World Cup Finals, so I guess having a blast all in all. We've been working our tails off. We're up in the lanes now for Q2. We followed all weekend before getting here, made it here in testing, ripped the wishbone off the rear end, so the whole crew, we welded that up, got it back together. And then kind of put it together, and somehow we ended up going to 677 earlier today for our Q1, so I think that told us that was the #1 spot. So now up here, we just made very small changes. I just want to get some repeatability from the changes that we made to the car. I want to make sure it's consistent, and then I think naturally just the weather, we might go a little bit faster, but that's where we're standing right now. All right, guys, so also, if you don't know, so the Silver Corvette C606, we call it the Stormbreaker. It's got a 427 LS in it, twin turbo, 88 millimeter bullseye turbos, PPG gear set, Tick Performance built T56. 9-inch rear end. We're on methanol, billet atomizer injectors. In my mind, pretty standard setup, you know, for that.
Awesome. Do you have any social media or anything like that where somebody can follow you?
Just my name. So, yeah, Josh Manning on Facebook. So.
Okay, well, good luck.
Appreciate you.
For Josh, man, throws the chutes to save himself. Left leg going to 706, but good news for Josh, he's still your #1 qualifier at the moment. All right, guys, here we go. Jonathan Adkins driving the Grub Worm 6-second Camaro. Let's see it. 642 in the right lane, 211 miles an hour. Left lane going 846 at 155. All right, guys, Nick Coleman pulling up the line here in our lane, the fastest stick shift vehicle in the world. 649 is the record. Qualifier right now for stick shift, 222 miles an hour for Nick Coleman. All right, guys, well, that's all I got for you for today. As always, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. We will see you guys tomorrow here Saturday. A little bit more qualifying and elimination is going to kick off tomorrow.